Good morning, Scott School, on this thrilling Thursday, May 22nd. Have you been fab with vocab? Our word of the week is predicament. I love that word. I love saying it, and it's super useful. This morning, in fact, I was in a predicament as I walked out of the building and realized I needed an umbrella. So that was an easy fix. I just did a pirouette, went back into my office, grabbed my umbrella, and I was all set. Predicaments happen big and small every day. Try to incorporate this one in a conversation today. I urge you to do that. I think you'll find it pretty fun and you'll likely get the big eyes from someone like, wow, you have really increased your vocabulary skills. Pretty awesome. And as we head into the home stretch these last final weeks and days of school, remember there's no way to be except for respectful, responsible, safe, and bucket filling. That is going to do you all sorts of wonderful goodness. And it really does extend that positive messaging to other students and people. It can flip someone's day from maybe being a little rocky or a hard start to a wonderful day. It's the little things, my friends, that equal the big things. So be mindful of being respectful, responsible, and safe. And because we've had a bust down the last few days, and it looks like we likely will have a bust down for the rest of the year. Those of you getting picked up, please remember to remind your grown up about the importance of having a sign in their window that has your first and last name printed on it legibly. Legibly means it's easy to read. If someone writes it really small and in pencil, hard for us to read it, even though they have a sign. So we want them to be really mindful of having a sign, but also making sure that we can read it. So that would be a big help to all of us. And now on to Mrs. Cochran.
Good morning, Scott School. The moment you've been waiting for. I have the Mileage Club top 10 students, and I have the breakdown of the classes. Now, we have one more day of Mileage Club tomorrow. I'm unsure about today. We are in a predicament because we're just going to have to decide a little bit closer to 11:30 whether we'll be able to do Mileage Club today with the rain. But hopefully, if the rain stays off, we'll have today and tomorrow. And if not, then tomorrow will be our last day. So as of today, top 10 are Kellen Buse, Hannah Burke, number 9, Hannah Burke, number 8, Jack Patwell, number 7, Jasper Lee, number 6, Max Ormsby, number 5, Liam Gray. These last ones have been fighting it out, I tell you. Number 4, Caleb Snyder, number 3, Theodore Rodriguez, number 2, Monty Griffiths, and number 1 with 44 miles, Jeremy Burt. Congratulations. All right. I've been asked by many of friends in classrooms to announce the entire grade or the entire school bottom to top. So here it is, friends. And then I'll do it again next week for the final. So 19, Miss Taylor, 18, Mr. Whitfield, 17, Miss Oberman, 16, Miss Kalanick, 15, Miss Flegel, 14, Miss Anderson, 13, Miss Dennings, 12, Mrs. Yunker, 11 is Mrs. Sovey, 10, Mrs. Carr, 9, Mrs. Greenhow, 8, Miss Villarreal, 7, Mrs. Larson's room, 6, Miss Crumb's room, 5, Miss Cass rooms, number 4, Miss Young's room, and number 3, Mrs. Toth, number 2, Mrs. Poos Baruch, and last but not least, or actually not last, first, Miss Van Kira's. Let's see if we can hear him through the wall. Miss Van Kira's room. Congratulations. Now, remember, if there's always could be a sneak attack on this one, if a lot of students in the class, or perhaps the whole class, does Mileage Club for today and tomorrow, you might move right up pretty darn quickly. So something to consider. I know you have some very competitive teachers around, so something to think about. On to Mrs. Schwartz.
Why, thank you, Miss Cochran. Friends, we've got some Panther Pride winners to celebrate this morning. From Miss Stenning's room, we have Reagan and Josie. And from Miss Sovey's room, we have Evan and Jack. Congratulations. Can't wait to celebrate you next week. Let's stand to say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a thrilling Thursday, Scott School. Remember, keep an eye on that flag. There is moisture in the air.